Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is a scene for Empire of Thorns. Um, Iris gets a knock on the Donati house door. Um, Midday-ish, kind of early, like noonish. She'll get a polite knock on the door.
And Iris will go to the door and look through the peephole and then open the door. And
There is a
what kind of she's wearing her apron and there is flour around, but other than that. Hello?
yes, this young man is standing at your door, kind of with a cup of to-go coffee in one hand and a bag in the other, like a pastry bag, and he'll smile at her politely. Hello.
Um are you looking for someone?
You're Iris. Huh?
Yes.
I'll smile at her. He has a very soft accent. It's like very light and like barely there, but he does have an accent. Kind of tilts his head. My father told me to come to see you today.
Oh. Do you want to come in?
He'll nod politely at her.
And she'll let him in. And do you want something to drink or?
He'll take a sip off of his to-go coffee, like with a
Yeah,
kind of sparkle in his eyes.
she does. She does realize that, but at the same time, she's like, I should probably.
He'll
So,
actually hold the bag out to her.
oh, she'll take the bag. Look
Pan
in the
of
bag.
chocolate. I don't know if you like chocolate or not, but
Chocolate's good. Um, I've just finished making some cookies. If you want some.
he'll shrug, like politely, like as in, sure.
And Iris will lead the way to the kitchen, where there are, in fact, some tasty-looking Christmas cookies on the side.
She'll notice that Strider, when he sees him, will kind of pick his head up and wag his tail, as though he's looking at somebody familiar, and he'll kind of smile at him and like scratch behind his ears.
Yes, Christmas cookies.
Yeah, he'll lean into Strider and he'll say, "Bonjour, no Strider. Good to see you too." And I'll kind of pet him and go sit on a chair by the island. I'm sorry I was up late. I spent the night at my boyfriend's house. We were talking until very late. And I had auditions yesterday.
She'll nod. Still not entirely sure who this person is, but she'll give him
It's
cookies.
it's open audition season at Juilliard. So I was poring over paperwork last night.
Well, that sounds like a lot of responsibility.
I'll kind of shrug, like he understands and he agrees, but it's also his job, so
Mm-hmm.
this is my 5th year instructing there. So. Do you know what time my father will be back?
She's gonna look confused. I
You don't know who my father is.
are you Tam's son?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Sudden look of realization.
He'll chuckle. Yes, I'm Leo Tavalli. It's very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. He didn't say anything about you coming over, but
He doesn't
as
say
you
much,
know,
does
yeah.
he? He's always like that, actually. He's always been a very quiet person. It was just the two of us for so long. I don't think he really ever. Having a conversation with a small child, I imagine, can probably be very boring or frustrating. And then after that, it was our vacation, as it were, air quotes. So, and having spent his durance as he did, I can imagine why he wouldn't speak much.
So, he hasn't really told me that much about you, as you might be able to tell. So, but I'd like to know if you'd be comfortable telling me.
What would you like to know?
She'll shrug. Everything? I mean, we kind of, sort of family-ish.
I consider you family. I am 36. I know I look younger. He'll kind of give the universal sign for fairy.
Mm-hmm.
Gemini. He'll tilt his head playfully. I have a boyfriend named Harold Duloc. I'm dating a few weeks now.
Well, maybe you can bring him over for dinner sometime.
I should. I should do that. I'm not sure what his threshold for socializing in family is yet. I'd like to, though. You know when you're at that stage in a relationship where you're starting to kind of feel out whether it's going to become more serious or not? You know? That's where he and I are.
Yeah, sort of.
We're kind of in that state where we're figuring out if there's an us.
I had a few other things on my mind at that point.
Like what? Tell me about yourself.
Well, I only got back about 2 months ago. 2 months yesterday, actually.
And you're already heavily with Chuck.
Yeah, things have.
I see you've made up for lost time. I'll give her like the sweetest grin.
I guess so. She shrugs. It just kind of happened.
Do we have to have this talk? It doesn't just kind of happen. He'll just kind of like, put his forehead against like the counter,
She'll
like
blink.
smile and look up at
She'll
her.
blink, and be like, "No, no, I didn't mean that ending up pregnant. I kind of meant everything."
I shouldn't have woken up as late as I did today. We'll kind of stretch across the island and yawn. Just pop his back.
Well, sleep is good sometimes. I've been sleeping a bit more lately.
Well, you are creating life. I can imagine that would be probably a very tiring process.
She'll nod thoughtfully. She's kind of already worked that out, but she's still not entirely sure how it is wearing her out when it's just kind of happening.
Oh, the joy of pregnancy. Isn't that the truth?
Yep.
What's going on here? I don't care anymore.
Yeah, it is very much that kind of a smile and shrug.
Do they move?
She nods. Sometimes. Do you want
May
to?
I?
Yeah. Generally, the best place is here and here. That's where they tend to kick the most.
He'll kind of put his hands on her stomach very gently. She noticed that he has marks similar to Cam's, in that it looks like he has, like at his wrists and on his fingers, and it is running up his arm and on his elbows. He has almost like puppet marks.
Mm-hmm.
They're not. It literally doesn't gap his skin. It's just markings on his skin. And it's more noticeable in him than it is in Tam. But she does notice it. They were kept by similar keepers. And he'll kind of give her a little poke, and one of them will kick back, like, "Hey, it's my space, not yours." And he'll smile. I've always wanted children, but it's going to have to be a bit more of a plan with me.
Well, it's not like they weren't planned.
Yes, but alas, I'm fantastically gay. So in order for me to have a child, I have to get interventions involved.
She'll nod.
I don't even think I have the ability to lay with a woman for that purpose. We'll sit back down.
Well, there's always adoption.
That's true. I've considered it. Maybe once I'm not touring so much. I just got back to the States 4 months ago. I was in Russia and Paris. I spent some time with the Royal Ballet and the Bolshoi. It doesn't really make for a very good family life.
She'll nod.
Maybe once I find someone and I settle down a bit more and move on from things being so about us and trapped in our own little heads, I can look into giving some poor waif a home.
Well,
I just have to have a home to start.
Sorry, you first.
No, that's all I'm saying. He just said he has to have a home to start.
Mm-hmm.
At a game, this character is so pretty to look at.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it, I like playing him just to look at him. I just want to touch the character.
Well, I know you probably got the Christmas card and the invitation to Claudio's party. I invited pretty much everybody, but in case you didn't, I very much hope you can make it.
Of course I can. I wouldn't miss it.
She'll smile really widely. If you want, you can make a perception empathy, wits empathy.
This isn't his highest dice pool. He has 2 successes.
There is more to her happiness about him going to this party than just him going to this party. There's something else going on here.
I'll give her a wry smile.
Out of character, you know what it is. In character, it does not.
Yeah, I'll kind of smile at her and I'll say, I wonder what you have planned.
She's gonna blush and duck her head, but not actually explain anything. Do you want more cookies? Or I've got cheesecake if you'd rather. Or there's some muffins.
A small slice of cheesecake.
Muffin.
A slice of cheesecake would be good.
And she will get him a slice of cheesecake.
I'm going to dance, so I can burn it off.
Pretty cheesecake.
Oh my god, it's so pretty I don't eat it. No, I'm just kidding. I'll devour that shit. I'm trying to see if I can learn Emile Renaud's routine. There is a routine one of our students did. Her father, Emile Renaud, is a very, very famous ballet dancer from Paris. And she did his routine the other day during auditions. But it's so beautiful and sensual and slow. I want to learn how to do it, but it's more contemporary. I'm more of a classicist. I do classic ballet. I know how to do contemporary work, but there's a lot of floor work involved. And I don't do much floor work.
Well,
I'm all pirouettes and like I slapped somebody on point the other day. I couldn't reach. He was too tall.
Well, it's always going to take practice to learn new things anyway. And if it's worth learning, then you'll just have to practice more, I guess.
It's true. So, what's your opinions on the goings on of courts?
There'll be a kind of slightly panicked look.
His brows will go up. Oh my.
Which going on?
What?
Which goings on? In specific?
Pick one? There are many goings on.
Well, I'm
marriage. He'll kind of tilt his head.
I'm glad that we fixed Town's possession thing.
Yes, I'm glad my father's not possessed anymore. He'll nod. That was stressful, yes. I was quite worried. But he wouldn't allow me near. No one would. They were worried that the being would feed off the connection. So I wasn't allowed to come near for it.
That's weird. They didn't stop me.
I'm his literal flesh and blood, my dear.
Yeah, but if they were worried about all connections, or was it just specifically family connection things? And even so,
Think of it as more descendant connection.
okay, I suppose so. But she was all about love and stuff.
He'll nod.
She's not looking upset, just confused.
I know.
Because, if you were keeping everybody that had strong connections away, you would keep Claudio and Iris away as well.
No, it was literally the blood physical connection between them that concerned them.
Yeah.
Do you dance?
Not very well.
He'll kind of hop off the chair. And take first position, playfully. Kind of go through the positions, like.
Yeah, she's just going to look down at her bump and go, I'm not entirely certain I could tell if I was doing that.
He'll hold a finger up, and he'll flex his feet right. And he'll say, I really shouldn't do this. And he'll raise himself on point. The reason he shouldn't do it is he's not wearing shoes for it. But you can go on point without the shoes for it. It's just you really shouldn't do it.
Yep, because it's going to damage your feet.
Yeah, but
Going on point damages your feet to begin with.
exactly. So yeah, but he just does it for a moment. He'll go all the way on point. And then smile and lower himself.
I definitely can't do that.
It always shocks people when I do it without ballet shoes on. They think you have to have on point shoes on to do it.
Okay. She just gives him a look like, I did not really know much about ballet to begin with, so.
A smile. But hey, I have a picture of a coworker of mine. on point at about 39 weeks pregnant.
Okay.
They'll sit down.
I assume, however, that she knew how to do that before getting pregnant.
I hope so. Although I have a friend of mine who learned capoeira while she was pregnant. She started while she was pregnant and learned while she was pregnant throughout her pregnancy.
What's Capuletta?
Capoeira.
Capoeira.
It's a fighting style.
Oh, okay.
It's a style of dance, actually. I know some of it, but I don't know much of it. I know it is a dance, not a martial art. It's, he'll stand up again. And he'll, the kitchen's kind of big, so he can do this. But he'll join his hands at the wrists. And, he'll crouch low and he'll start to kind of sway. I'll have to send you a video on it because it's really fucking hard to describe. But, he'll kind of sway like that, and then with his hands together at the wrists, he'll plant his hands and do a cartwheel, and then do a cartwheel back, and then go back into that kind of swaying, low, switch footing, dance style, and then he'll stand up.
I think I will stick with cooking and sewing.
You could try prenatal yoga, but
As long as it doesn't involve flippity things.
flippity things.
Yeah.
I'll touch his lip. We'll kind of give her a smile. And we'll sit back at the counter.
She'll kind of gesture indicating the tumbles, by the way, when she said flippity things.
What is she wearing, by the way?
Well, she's got her apron on, and well, she's probably taken her apron off by this point. But kind of big shirt kind of stuff going on. I will send you.
Oh, you showed me a picture yesterday. She's wearing like the little pretty white dress.
Yeah, the white vest thingy. Well, yeah, white strappy top thing and trousers.
Give me a wits composure roll.
Okay. Do 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 do.
You're up 2 dice.
Up 2 dice. Cool. Wits composure. Up 2 dice. Do, do, do. Four successes.
This is a handsome man, we're not going to lie. But he's not so handsome to explain the sudden rush of fluids you have. His fingers kind of resting on his lip, and he'll tilt his head. And he'll kind of point at the floor.
Johnny, tell me you're not having her waters break already.
This would actually be the day.
I wanted that to happen after the wedding.
The 5th would be the day that it was rolled, that your character went into labor, and we got busy yesterday. That's why I wanted to do the scene yesterday.
What? Because it was the 18th when they got pregnant, and you said a month.
I said these things go weird. And she had the bejesus scared out of her. If you like, we can hold it off. But as per the roles and things that I had done, it would be around this time. But
This is, let's see. This is what, 2 weeks? 2-week pregnancy?
it can be that short with Hobbs. But if you're not ready, it's fine. I can retcon that tiny part.
Okay, maybe it's almost 3 weeks.
It is. I've been keeping track.
No, it's okay. We can have them now.
It's your choice.
Just means that she's going to be completely exhausted for Claudio's party.
Claudio has gifts. I'd consider that, but Claudio also has gifts and things that invigorate you.
Yep. Is that going to change the fact that she still needs to breastfeed every 3 hours or so by that point?
Like I said, is up to you.
It's okay. I'll roll with it.
You want to roll a plus minus
For what?
for yay or nay?
I suppose so.
Me do it or you do it?
I'll do it, but which one's which?
Plus now, minus later. Yay! You know what does happen to your character though? You have a contraction. Because that shit can start early.
Yes, it can.
Yes, so she indeed does get a full-blown actual true contraction.
Yep.
It kind of starts off as this dull ache in her back, and it's kind of sudden. It's like something stabbed her in the back, basically. And it kind of just, like, curls around, and just everything kind of squeezes for a moment. Like, putting her into a pain she's probably never felt before. And just kind of very intense.
She's gonna take a few deep breaths very suddenly.
Leo will look at her and kind of blink.
Ow!
Are you okay?
I think so.
What's wrong?
She's gonna look down at her belly like it just betrayed her.
Did they kick too hard?
No, I don't think so. Something.
He has medicine, actually.
So does she, but mostly from dealing with sheep.
Oh, my God. Oh, my Lord.
He knows exactly what happened.
I have no idea how this game ends. There's so much about fucking babies, but
The belly move.
yeah, he'll kind of he actually kind of pulls the move in his overlay, kind of scratches the back of his head. He's like, I think you had a contraction.
But the belly's still far too small. You need to get bigger. She'll poke her belly as if talking to the babies. You need to get bigger. First of all, this milk stuff happening, and then this.
Maybe they're small babies. I was a small baby. I only weighed 6 pounds.
Yeah, but
I was born early and my mother died in labor, so he'll kind of tilt his head. Maybe that's not the best.
no, that does not sound like a good plan.
No, it doesn't. No. He'll walk over and kind of poke the babies. Like he'll poke her tummy gently, not invasive, but just kind of like, calm down, babies. Calm down, baby pet brothers and sister.
Haven't
You
even
can sit with another one, by the way.
Yeah. So she's going to grab Leo's hand, seeing as it is in her personal space, and squeeze Leo's hand.
His brows will go up, but he actually squeezes.
I said stop it. I haven't finished the second blanket yet.
He'll kind of think on it for a moment, and he'll pick up his phone and he'll start flipping through it. And he'll read over some stuff. And he'll kind of go into her living room, or her kitchen, and he'll kind of, well, they're in the kitchen. He'll start looking through the cabinets. And he'll pull out a bag. And he'll say, "Where's your bathroom?"
It's this way.
And he'll actually pull his bag over, like his satchel. Actually, he's got a backpack. I'm sorry, he was wearing a backpack. And he'll kind of go into her bathroom, and he'll turn the water on,
Mm-hmm.
and he'll take the bag, which is Epsom salts, she realizes, and he'll pour them into the water, like enough to make like an Epsom salt bath.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll take his bag, his satchel, he'll open it, and he'll say, "I have migraines," and he'll pull out lavender oil,
Mm-hmm.
and he'll put a few drops in the water, and he'll kind of point at the tub.
And she'll look a little bit embarrassed because
I can get out of the bathroom. Note gay, so no, but I can get out.
well, it's a little bit odd getting naked with people the first time you meet them. And don't take it wrong. It would be awkward if it was a woman too. So.
Oh yeah, he totally understands.
No, she actually says that.
Yeah, he's like, no, I understand. I it would be awkward for me too. I'd accept it, but it would be awkward.
She's gonna grab one of the couch cushions from the sofa and is going to kind of put it on the floor of the bathroom. Be like, in case it doesn't stop, I'd feel a bit more comfortable if you stayed in the room. Just I'll
sit next to the tub and hold your hand. It's fine. He'll kind of smile at her.
Thank you. And she'll hand him her phone. The first one is Claudio, and then the second one is Tam, and then the third one is Crystalis, who kind of knows about these things.
He'll grin, and he'll sit down next to the tub on the couch cushion.
Mm-hmm. And she'll kind of get in at the other side of the tub, but yeah.
He'll close her eyes. He'll close his eyes for a second while she's undressing.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll kind of rest he'll rest his arm on the side of the tub, and then his chin, like on his arm.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll take her hand, which is good because you start having another contraction.
Yup.
This one is a bit more powerful.
Squeezy squeeze.
That oh, you poor thing. He'll just kind of shake his head like, oh no. I'm so glad I'm not a woman right now.
Yeah. I
Is
mean,
the pain terrible?
Sometimes this being pregnant thing is awesome and miraculous and stuff, but a lot of the time it's just really uncomfortable, and now it's kind of painful.
Oh. Adoption. He'll nod.
Definitely seems like a better plan.
It's not to inflict that on a poor woman. Although my father did say that it would be a complete waste of my genes if I didn't have a child.
I blame Claudio.
I blame Claudio too. He knocked you up. At least I hope the process was fun and good.
She'll lean her head against his shoulder as well and nod.
Should make a dance for Claudio's birthday. Should choreograph a dance. Maybe my father and I can dance together.
That would be good.
We didn't get to dance together for a very long time. He taught me how to dance. He took it as an elective in college, dancing. He liked it so much he began it as a deep hobby. He practiced for hours a day. His love was always archaeology, the past, especially marine archaeology. But when he was taken, it was to dance. He was taken by a man named Pagliacci. I missed him so much I couldn't be without him. I saw when he was being taken, so I ran after him. I was taken by someone named Malocchio. Pagliacci and Malocchio were rival proprietors of two different circuses. And we were set as their stars, made to dance. But Pagliacci took my father as his pet because of his quiet and gentle demeanor. I swear, when he would dance, he was a human, but every time else, he was a cat.
She'll nod again against Leo's shoulder. She's mostly just kind of listening because she could. It's a really good distraction just now.
Mm-hmm. When we escaped, it was because I was sold off. My father found out I was sold, and he decided that it was time for us. He had been wanting to get out, but that was a push, you know what I mean? He realized where I sold. He'd lose me, lose track of me. And so he escaped. And he found me, and we escaped together.
She'll nod. My push was a bit different, but I know what you mean.
A few more weeks, you're going to have a certain whole nother push to deal with.
If they'll agree to wait a few more weeks.
If they go into labor, if you go into labor in the next few hours, I'm sure I can catch you. I even do it on point. She hears the most softest, distant purr from him, actually. It's like barely there, but she does hear it.
She'll snuggle into his shoulder a little more, even as she squeezes his hand again.
Is the bath helping?
She'll nod.
Is my father going to be terribly angry that I saw you naked?
I doubt it.
Okay. Is Harold going to be terribly angry that I saw you naked?
I don't know him, so I don't know.
I doubt it. We'll kind of gently touch her belly, like kind of poking at it. Stay in there, little brother and sister.
Question is, how does he know that it's a brother and sister?
Question.
Everyone knows it's twins.
He has his contracts are tied into prophecy.
Nice. Iris, on the other hand, is just going to take it in her stride because that's kind of how she's been thinking of them already.
They're going to be redheaded.
Blinks. Looks at him.
And smiles softly. I can see them already.
How?
Well, sure. I've been given the gift of the stars. Some say it was because my mother dying before I left her womb. I've always been able to glean the future. Not very far ahead. Not without much effort. But I can see them. They have red hair. Like fire. And golden eyes. And skin like bronze. No spoilers?
Huh?
No spoilers?
No, I'm okay with knowing stuff.
Do you have names picked out?
She nods.
Are you going to tell me? Or is it a secret?
Well, so far only Claudio and I know the names we picked out, and I always already kind of suspected that there was one of each, but he doesn't know, so I don't know whether he's trying to think of a second boy name or a second girl name or something. But yeah, so far only the two of us know that. So I think it would be nice to surprise people with it.
He'll smile.
But do you know what their names are going to be?
I'll give a soft grin. Not if you don't want me to.
She shrugs. I mostly want to see Tam's face when he finds out.
The lavender in your bathwater is making me fall asleep. He'll kind of like blink his eyes heavily with a smile. You're lucky I'm not my father, or I'd be in the tub. Even if we weren't lovers. A fool doesn't understand personal space.
The first time we met, he did climb onto my lap half naked.
I'm glad he was only half. He did that to me one night. He crawled into bed with me and took all my covers and damn near threw me out. Luckily, he was clothed. And then he decided it was time to snuggle, and I was like, well, okay then, fine. I guess we're doing this. And he wasn't even drunk. He was stone sober.
He is a good snuggler.
No comment. He's a fine snuggler. As is Harold, though, too. Although, Wolf, did you score yourself a catch?
She'll nod. Definitely agreeing with him.
If I had known Lucci could be swayed to the masculine side, wow, I would have worked harder at that. I'll grin at her sweetly.
Well, I'm not sure he really is so much as Tam is just so darn lovable.
He'll press his forehead to hers, and he'll say, I know, trust me, I tried. It's the way the man carries himself. It's not even the way he looks. He's handsome enough. The way he carries himself. He doesn't even command the attention of the room he's in. He's just a fact.
She'll nod.
He's a very magnetic person. He'll yawn softly. He'll kind of grunt softly. His eyebrows will kind of flutter and kind of blink. Did your contractions stop?
I think so, mostly.
Are you going to soak for a while?
That's probably a good plan. I can finish making ravioli later.
Well, if you want, I can finish making it. I am Italian. Why don't you get off your feet for a little bit and let me take care of you?
Are you sure? I mean, you've got...
No, I'll be horribly put out. It's going to kill me. We'll just shake his head. We'll just get up. If you need me, scream. Blood-curdling and loud, please. We'll go out to the kitchen and hum and sing and make ravioli. We'll make enough to actually put some away too, to freeze some. Cool. He'll get some ravioli. He'll say, "Do you want me to cook it or do you just want me to prepare it?"
I was just making it so it was ready for tonight. But if you want some, I made enough mixture and pasta and stuff for there to be more than enough for some now.
No, I don't eat that much. He'll just kind of like shake his head laughing.
Tam eats a ridiculous amount of sushi.
This is why he's fat. He'll chuckle. He'll kind of come over. He'll like slide over. And he'll he's wearing like a tank top in the picture.
Mm-hmm.
But with kind of a playful smirk. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give our viewers something nice to look at for a minute. With kind of a playful smirk, he'll hook his thumb into his shirt and pull it up, showing that. And I'll give her a wink and lower it. Run back out.
Iris will smile and appreciate it, but it doesn't really have the same effect on her that it would on most people.
Okay. So gay.
Well, yeah, I know that my point remains.
So yeah,
He
he'll
appreciates the aesthetics, but yeah, unless there's the connection there, it just doesn't for her.
yeah, he'll finish all of that up, and he'll actually pick up a little bit and make sure there's nothing else that she needs done while he's here. And he'll come back in and flop down on the cushion again.
By which point she is like half asleep.
Do you like singing?
Yes. I don't really sing much, but Claudia and Tam sing very well.
I sing medium well. Alas, I am not a triple threat. I can act decently. I can dance very well, but I can't sing very well. Did you see The Hobbit?
No? Is the
Blink at her as though he doesn't understand the words that just came out of her mouth, and remember she only got back 2 months
a
ago.
hob in here? What is it? What is a hob doing? Are they okay?
The movie, The Hobbit.
Oh, no.
He'll smile at her as though, and now we would know what we're doing for the afternoon. But he'll kind of clear his throat, and he'll go not to fucking hit alto, obviously, because I can't hit a fucking bass baritone. But he'll say he'll start like humming softly, and he'll say far over the misty mountains go, where dungeons deep and caverns old, we must away ere break of day to find our long forgotten gold. And I'll smile at her softly.
That sounds pretty.
Yeah, I mean, he did decent. He didn't. It wasn't unpleasant to hear.
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't get paid for it. That is not his skill.
Mm-hmm.
So it was pleasant to hear. Do you want to watch a movie with me?
That sounds nice.
He'll get up and pull her bathrobe off and hold it open for her. Politely looking away, of course. He's not gonna get a fucking eyeful.
Mm-hmm. And Iris will wiggle into the bathrobe.
He'll go with her out to the living room and flop on the couch. And
She'll pop her hair in a towel so it doesn't get water everywhere. Grab a spare blanket from one of the cupboards or something.
Mm-hmm.
A number of times they've chilled up on the couch. There's bound to be blankets tucked away somewhere.
Yes.
So yeah, she's gonna get the blanket, flop down on the couch as well, and snuggle with the blanket.
Okay. He'll put on The Hobbit. And about 2 hours into the movie, he'll knock the fuck out. He will fall the fuck to sleep.
Iris has already fallen asleep by that point.
She'll feel as she's sleeping, she'll feel like a very soft like brush on her lips and like a soft press.
Enough to wake her up, or
Yep.
Okay, so she'll blink her eyes open.
She hears a soft purr.
Is it Tam or is it Leo?
It's Tam. Fucking Leo's not gonna kiss her.
Should hope not, but you never know.
Tam is kind of leaning in, like sitting on the edge of the couch, and he kind of brushes his lip against hers.
She'll kiss him and
He smiles.
stroke his hair. And then she'll look at the TV, which is probably showing the menu screen. And realize she's missed like the entire movie.
And the pet son is knocked the fuck out.
Yeah. So she's just going to wriggle over to make room for Tam.
He'll boop 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 her with his nose for a second, her nose, and kind of crawl over.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll boop boop her tummy with his nose. And purr again.
They were making a practice run earlier.
And then he'll burp like an asshole kitty. Softly. And then he'll smile at her.
They were making a practice run earlier. We had to tell them off.
He'll look down at her stomach and chide them. Not allowed out. Ground it. Until this specific day. And he'll poke her belly. He'll poke her belly softly. He's not playing around. Stay in there, babies. Stay.
Which day did he say a specific day or just this specific day?
Stay in there. Not forever. Stay in there. And he'll look back at her with a smile.
She'll smile.
I cannot remember the reason.
At least until I finish with the blankets.
I can't remember the reason that Claudio's not coming home tonight. I was supposed to come home and tell you he's not.
Is he okay?
He's fine.
Is he still feeling sniffly?
Yes. But I don't think that's why he's not coming home.
Can you take him some more chicken soup?
Yes, of course I can.
She'll smile at him.
He'll pull her phone over and show that she missed a call from Claudio.
She'll look confused because she would have thought that it would have woken her up, but it was probably while the movie was playing something loud.
Yeah, you had some serious magnesium going on.
Yep.
Lavender and magnesium shit knocked her out. Let's be honest. Do you want to call?
Oh, boop, boop, boop. Phone's Claudia back.
He'll answer. Buongiorno. He'll say softly. And then he'll realize it was her. He didn't quite check his caller ID because he's got a Bluetooth in.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's got a Bluetooth in, so he just he goes, Buongiorno.
I missed a call.
From me? Caramel, it's me.
Yeah. I just wanted to know if or I kind of the babies did something weird and then I had a bath and then I just fell asleep.
I was worried about you, that's all.
Okay. Tam's son Leo is here and he's passed out too.
What a lovely child. Anyway. He's whispering softly.
Tam forgot why you weren't coming home.
I have so many things to do tonight. And by the time I finish, I'm going to be too tired. I'm just going to go to sleep here.
Okay.
But if you want to come here and That's fine.
We can do that.
Also, I'm babysitting.
Oh. Okay.
He hears it. She hears like a little like soft baby noise. That's why I'm speaking low.
Okay. Well, I hope everything goes well, and I'm going to ask Tam to bring some more chicken soup over. Is there anything else you want?
You?
Okay. Well, when I'm slightly less squidged between two Tivolis, I will come over.
As wonderful as that sounds, I can see why you'd be reluctant to pull yourself away. Two Tivolis, by the way, sounds like some sort of a thing, an event.
Well, they're here, so she shrugs. But he can't hear her on the phone shrugging, so
You can hear the sound of that sassy shrug from like 2 million miles away.
no. But yeah, she shrugs. He can't see it. Tam can.
Tam will chuckle at her. Sassy, so sassy. He'll think about it for a moment, and then he'll like Tam, and he'll say, "Actually, if you take two Tivolis and you translate it into Italian, it sounds strange.
Why?
Sounds like it should be a book of the Bible. Due Tivoli."
Okay.
He'll smile at her, and Claudio will laugh on his end. It does sound funny. Beautifully. Sounds like dutifully.
But yeah, we can come over to the spring court. She'll look at Tam for agreement on that one.
He'll poke his son to see if he can wake him up. Not like in the I'm dead sense, just in the if he can wake him up sense.
Yeah.
And he'll kind of flutter his eyelids open and hold a finger up to his father. Don't cuddle attack. No, stay there. And he'll basically like kind of grin at him.
Iris is going to Seraphim, and then it's going to reach out and put 3 fingers onto Leo's nose.
He'll wrinkle his nose.
On the nose. Because she's decided that it is blatant mimic of the cat thing where they just put the paw on your nose. Just boop. Leave the fingers.
He'll softly say, "¿Qué está haciendo?" He was asking her what she's doing.
She'll just shrug and go, well, Tam did the poking human thing, so I figured I'd do the cat thing.
He'll catch her fingers between his teeth, like gently. And Tam will reach over and smack his nose, like softly. No, those are my fingers. I get to nibble them. And he'll pull her fingers over and put them in his mouth, like my fingers. I nibble.
Iris is just gonna shrug at Leo.
He'll pout. He'll shrug and say, "I saw her naked, so I really don't care." And Tam's jaw will drop.
You weren't supposed to be looking.
I couldn't help it. You were in a bathtub.
How much of this is Claudio getting over the phone, by the way?
He's listening. I'll be like, Caramel, you're still on the phone.
Yes, I am. Sorry,
Leo has a habit of seeing everyone naked, though, so don't worry about it.
Well,
no, it's a thing, I swear. Leo will nod. It's true, I do.
Well, the babies tried making a break for it, so there was a bath.
Did they do it though?
No.
Mm.
No, I'd have called you if it got that far.
I hope so, but I'm not sure.
No, there was only like 5 squeezes.
What? You had 5 contractions.
Yeah,
Oof.
but the third one was the strongest, and then they got less again.
Oh, see. Please. Hold on to our babies for a bit more. Please, please, for me.
See, I told them they're not allowed out yet.
Well, if they come out too soon, we'll ground them. We'll be grounded to their little cribs.
Tam told them they were grounded inside.
Oh, are we a disciplinarian? Tam's brows will bounce.
So that they're not allowed out.
He'll kind of point over at Leo, and he says, "It's how I kept that one straight all these years." And then Leo will look at him and shake his head and go, "I am far but straight." No.
No. Iris is kind of giving him a very similar look.
Very, very far. And he'll just kind of roll his eyes and throw his hands up. You know what I mean? You said it, not me. Leo will kind of curl back up on the couch and close his eyes again. And Tam will kind of smile at him, like, gently. And Claudio will say, "I have to go. Gotta be. I'll talk to you later."
Okay. I will see you later on.
Yes, but tell me before you come.
Okay.
Why they have given the flu-ridden member of the court control of a newborn, I don't know.
That really doesn't seem a very smart thing.
The baby apparently has some sort of protection on it.
Well, that's good.
I don't know. I think I assume because I'm a father, I know how to take care of children. And he'll kind of grin. Like, apparently this makes sense, but whatever. Am I even a proper father yet?
Maybe it's because you're not quite a father yet. They think you need the practice.
Snort, pissed off. If they have any idea how much experience I have with children.
Maybe they don't.
Maybe it's because they're still mad at me, so they're giving me all the nasty chores.
That could definitely be it too.
But this chore is not nasty at all. I love this little thing. I'll kind of pet its head. Give it kisses. Isn't that right? Yes, I do.
I think you're going to love it less at 3 a.m.
It has spikes.
Spikes?
Yes.
I thought you were looking after Chris.
No, I'm not watching after Chris. I'm watching after another baby.
That has
This one has quills.
Like a hedgehog? Or
Like a porcupine.
that's a shame because hedgehogs are really cute.
Porcupines aren't. You're so judgmental. What are
Porcupines
the
can
laws in certain states forbidding people from shagging porcupines?
I'm not sure why there'd need to be one.
Neither would I. I just don't know, but there are laws in certain states forbidding people from shagging porcupines.
Well, that could be partly because there are no hedgehogs over here.
What?
The hedgehogs over here are not as cute as the hedgehogs in England.
What's the difference between English and American hedgehogs? Adam Game knows the difference. He doesn't.
Well, there's just a difference.
What's the difference?
English hedgehogs are cuter.
Okay, you have to describe why they're cuter. You can't just say they're cuter like empirically.
Well, if you look at them and their little pointy noses, and their little teeny ears, and the way they wiggle their nose, it's just different.
Are we actually having this conversation?
You're the one that said that people should be attracted to porcupines and hedgehogs are not as cute.
Okay, I'm not of the opinion that people need to be attracted to porcupines, although obviously, because there is a little sleeping part porcupine child hob on my chest, someone is. But
Not necessarily.
it wasn't an immaculate conception.
Well, no, but you know, not everybody has choices, and even if they have choices, not everybody looks like their parents, especially with hops.
That's true. I found this one in the hedge.
Okay, well, I will see what it looks like later. Maybe it is cuter than your average porcupine.
It has big, watery eyes and little hands and feet. It looks like a baby with porcupine quills for hair.
Well, then it's not going to look like a porcupine, is it?
Well, no, it's not going to look. Are we having this argument, really?
Well, you said apparently someone found a porcupine attractive.
Well, I assumed that they found them attractive enough to mate with them, or make love to them, or whatever. I don't know how it happened.
And by that, you are assuming that that one of the parents looked like a porcupine. Maybe neither of the parents looked like a porcupine, and this is why the baby hob was left, was because they assumed that it was not theirs.
Oh my god. I'm gonna smother you in your sleep. You'll yawn. I'm joking. I'm gonna smother you in your sleep.
I should hope not.
No, you're too good in bed. What else did you say that? Don't you remember?
No, you said that that you were too good in bed and Tam was too sweet and I cook too well. No, wait. No, you were attractive and I was good in bed, yes.
Exactly. I know what I said. And you are definitely too cute and good in bed for me to kill. So, Don't worry. Your face is safe. But my chest, on the other hand, ouch! It moved! It moved! Oh, stop moving, baby, please. This isn't my fetish. Don't shove the baby, like move it. You're not stabbing him in the chest. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one.
Well, I could bring some stuff and make it a hat.
I meant in general.
I don't know.
I had a hard enough time finding parents for that little shadow child about 3 months ago. This one has spikes on its head.
This is where she looks at Leo.
Leo blinks at her like, what? Kind of half asleep. It's like the knowledge that she acknowledged him that deeply wakes him up a little bit. And he'll kind of blink and look at her like, what?
Leo, you know you were saying about how
That tone. No, that tone. What? No. This is going places. Where are they going?
you know how you were saying that you kind of wanted a child.
Oh, God. Go on.
Would you love a baby even if it had spiky hair?
What? Pregnant women shouldn't drink, right?
I haven't been drinking. Apparently Claudio's got this hob baby that has really real spikes for its hair.
He'll blink. The blink of 1,000 blinks. I'm not sure my relationship is ready for that kind of commitment yet.
Okay. Shrugs.
I don't know if I could walk up to Harold and say, hi, would you like to have a spiky child with me? I'll give it a try tomorrow. We'll see what he says. If it works out in my favor, maybe. But I have a feeling that Harold is going to go, no. Just a guess. It's a small guess. We haven't been together that long. Why don't you ask Kiko and Seb?
We could ask Kiko and Seb.
They like everything. I've yet to see anything they don't like.
But they're going to have a baby of their own to deal with. Well,
you're about to have 2 as well?
Yep.
Give them 2. You match. You bring your little spiky babies on play dates.
But the problem then is the babies don't know enough not to snuggle and end up scratching.
Then we'll put little booties on its head.
Booties?
Like the little scratch mittens that you put on babies. I don't know. I don't a damn thing about babies. You know those little scratch mittens they put on their hands so they don't scratch their faces up? We'll just put one on their head. This makes sense to me.
Or, a hat.
Oh, okay, yeah, that too. Work as well. A little hat on its head. Tam will just shake his head and I'll say, this is when I'm very glad I'm sterile.
Yeah, because you're not going to have to be dealing with the babies too at all.
Oh, no, because I have to deal with that one. He'll point at his son, like, scratch mittens? What?
And these 2, Pat's belly.
He'll nuzzle her belly and, like, kiss it. He'll actually, like, bare her belly and kiss the skin itself.
Mm-hmm.
He'll speak to them softly in Italian, telling him he loves them and he cannot wait for them to come out. But he can, so. He can't wait for them to come out, but please stay. No quick. One of them will actually kick at that.
Mm-hmm.
As though it understands. and is more than happy to oblige. I think we're going to have very impatient children. Leo will get up and give his father a kiss on the forehead, kind of gently. It's gentle, but it's gentle, but it's playful.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll give Iris a kiss on the cheek. I have to get back to doing whatever it is I do.
Thank you for sitting with me today.
Of course. I'll sit with you later if you want to. Just give me a call. Although if you call me, and every time you do, you want to be naked next to the bathtub, I'm going to take it as a come on. I'm just letting you know right now. Just draw that line right now. He'll smile at Tam again, give him a fist bump, and Tam will smile and give him a fist bump. Good. Tam will basically snuggle against her after he leaves. Hey, did she hang up on Claudio, by the way, or is she still on the phone with him?
Still on the phone.
Yeah, he'll just say
She's got baby brain. She's got baby brain. She's just like all pussies.
He'll just say, "You're still on the phone with me, Karamio."
Yep.
I have Bluetooth. I don't have to do anything. I just have to sit here and listen to you breathing.
I love you.
I love you too. So much. Obviously.
I'll see if we have any leather for making a baby hat.
Oh my god, thank you. Don't let the cat eat all the yarn, okay?
Okay.
I'll see you later. Then he'll blow kisses and hang up.
Mm-hmm.
And Tam will look at her and wiggle. We're alone.
We are.
I want to do something with you
Okay.
that involves pillows and blankets.
Are we building a blanket fort?
Yes! And he'll hop up.
Okay.
And then we're gonna have sex in that blanket fort. And he'll bounce across the room. So I believe we can end our scene there with them building blanket forts.
Yep.
So, thank you, player, for playing, and thank you, watcher, for watching. I have no idea who it was. Good night.